Hey guys, it is Michael Krasinski with Wasatch Fitness Academy, and you may have heard that we've got this Form First Running workshop coming up in a couple of weeks out now on October 28th at our gym, and I want to tell you a little bit about the workshop and what you can expect from it. First of all, the workshop is going to run for 4 hours from noon until 4 p.m. And it is a combination of skill work and practice and application, but there's also definitely a mental and visceral learning component to this because it's important that you leave with these ideas in mind and that you've got some notes so that you can take it and then execute. You aren't going to learn everything in one day, and you're certainly not going to master everything in one day. So by making sure that we bring the brain into this, you have an experience that you can then take out and replicate, and you can use this for yourself. So the first thing that we're going to do, and what we're going to spend the vast majority of our time on, are the core Form First Running concepts. And we're going to spend time kind of talking through these, practicing them in isolation, and then practicing them together. And when you put all of these things together, you get a run. So this workshop is not going to be a long running day. It's not a 5K. If you've got, mileage you need to hit on the weekend, this workshop's not going to be a significant amount of mileage, probably a couple of miles maybe over the course of the day. But more importantly, you're going to learn something and then immediately apply it and see how it feels and integrate it into your practice. And then we're just going to keep layering on and building up and building up and building up until we have a good running practice that you can then take and prioritize specific areas. So the 5 big core concepts of Form First Running are posture. So standing nice and tall, being a little bit braced in the abdomen so that we can fall and not lose our integrity, leaning from the ankle, our foot pull and foot strike strategies, where and how the foot comes down and how it comes back up, our arm swing, where the hands go, where the elbows go. And finally, we'll address pace, cadence, and gears. And by this I mean how we change our speed, not by changing the frequency with which our feet hit the ground or come up off the ground, but rather by changing our stride length, by changing our lean, by changing the height of our foot pull. And that's how we change gears when we're running. We want to go faster or slower. We call that gears. And so we'll get into all of these things. And again, it's not just going to be talking about it. It is going to be talk about it, practice it in a couple of ways. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been teaching styles like this since 2008. So I've got a lot of teaching tools in my box that I can use to be sure that everybody gets the thing that they need. We'll also spend some time on additional topics, and really just based on who's there and what you're interested in, that'll determine how we spend our additional time. But we've got time set aside where we can talk about shoe selection and ideas and how to move towards a minimal shoe if that's your desire, or even towards barefoot. Breathing strategies for low, medium, and high speeds. How we warm up, cool down, and what we can do for recovery so that we're ready to go on another run or go for another strength session sooner. And then finally, nutrition ideas, both from a prescriptive point of view, but also from a general conceptual point of view, so that if your nutrition is already pretty good, I can give you some ideas about how to dial it in, and how to dial it in really specific to the goal of improving your endurance and improving your running. So the last piece before I log off is just the workshop details. The workshop is going to be held on Saturday, October 28th from 12 until 4 p.m. It is going to be at our gym, the Wasatch Fitness Academy, and we're near the Brickyard area at 1295 Miller Avenue, right between 1300 and Highland. And you can register online at wasatchfitnessacademy.com/workshop, and that'll actually it'll take you to a page with a link to the actual registration sign up. But the registration sign up is a much longer URL than this one, but you can find everything you need right here. And then finally, if you have additional questions, please feel free to reach out. You can find a lot more information on our site at wasatchfitnessacademy.com/run, or you can just email me directly, michael@wasatchfitnessacademy.com. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Hope I'll see you on the 28th. Please shoot any questions over, and until then, have a wonderful afternoon.